Hello, welcome back to Blender Sushi LIVENODING. In this episode, we're gonna do something that's actually pretty simple. Basically, using the script node of animation nodes to convert hour, minutes, seconds, HMS into seconds. So it is a very simple kind of problem, and it's actually already answered in a place like stackoverflow.com, and this is actually give you the answer. Someone asked how to convert hour, minutes, seconds into seconds, into just like a single integer number. You probably have this kind of situation at some point, and then it is a nice little practice if you are using Python, and this is one of the answer. So this guy actually give the answer. Basically, he creates this kind of definition for functions, get second based on the time string, and HMS comes from this time string, and that's being split based on this column, and then return as a result return this hour multiplied by 3600, and then minutes multiplied by 60, and then add the second, and then you're gonna get seconds based on this. And what I did here, I just convert this. I just gonna borrow these solutions and bring it into Blender, and I'm using animation nodes script node. Script node is not something that you need to be afraid of. Basically, how I did it, I first create a script, and by default here you have this new input and new output slot, and you can actually just grab a text object. In this case, the text object is something that I copy paste from here. So I know that I will be using the functions get second, and then as the output, it's gonna be out second. So what I really did is just for the output, it's gonna be, I know it's gonna be integer because it's seconds. So I can say, okay, that's seconds, but I call it out seconds. It's gonna be string, and it's actually a text object, text type, object types, and so this is all I did, and that's actually the script. It says time string is not okay. I need to call it time string, and currently it's giving nothing. I can actually type it myself for the time string, for example 1 hour, and then 10 minutes and 0 seconds. It should give me an output. So the results should be 4200. You can count it yourself. Maybe this is like 5, so that's 1. Okay, you can actually use Python console in Blender to do this. 1 times 3600 plus 10 times 60 plus seconds, you get 4205. So this function, this node is complete. We suddenly we have a node that's giving us this a minutes from HMS. So that's the node, and I already have the setup in here, so I can actually have multiple of this node, you know, if I need it. And this can be just like before. You can have that. That's actually correct. You can count it yourself. Okay, so this you can hide it. This is the script part of this is, it becomes a node. So that's a kind of thing you can do using animation nodes, script node, any kind of Python functions that you understand what it does, like in terms of getting the input and then process the values and then getting an output. You can turn it into a node. It's very powerful. So as a bonus, I have this hour, minutes, seconds setup that I am converting into text objects and then join it together, and then separate it, join the text using this column separator. So I have this hour, minutes, and seconds, and this become the input for this node, and this is going to be the output. So that's pretty cool in itself. And we can have a text object also that we can easily output. Text object output. So say for the top one, we just gonna grab this text object. We're gonna plug this. So that's the hour, minutes, seconds, and the second object is gonna be this guy right here. Out seconds. This is gonna be text. Okay. Okay, that's okay. This is second. That's hour, minute, second. So yeah, it's become a text object that we can adjust as we need. This probably we don't want it to go over. Anyhow, you can also, as another bonus, we know that inside animation nodes we have this timecode generator. Under text, there's a timecode generator. This timecode actually generates frame, seconds, minutes, and hour. You already know that probably at some point. This is one of the nodes, some kind of nodes that you can easily create using script nodes, but it comes with animation nodes. So you can specify the frame rate based on this frame rate, whatever frame value you type it in, you pass it in, and then you're gonna get this HMS. And of course, with this hour, minute, second, and frame, you can split it. You can split it by the column, and you can also get the index element number 0, 1, 2, and you get the hour, minutes, and seconds, and you can combine it all again together, and then you can pipe this into our script node. So this is our script node working, and now I can keep it running. So it's a 1 second, every second is gonna click goes up, and this is like the total seconds, and this is the HMS only. It doesn't have the frame number. So yeah, that's a quick look. I think this should be handy at some points. Maybe you collect a lot of data. You know, like you collect the data, you record it, this some kind of value that goes over time, and you want to then convert this HMS into seconds so you can visualize it easier. So yeah, this should come in handy. So thanks again for this stackoverflow.com. This is now become a nodes, and you can use it inside Blender or for other purpose, but this function here you don't need to see anymore. Basically it converts HMS into seconds. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks again for tuning in. Hopefully this is useful. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.